Hey guys, Ann with SeeAnnSave.com. Back for the start of another vlog. It's Friday and I am in the parking lot at the salon to go get my hair cut. And I know you won't see it when it's down because it'll go back in the ponytail. I've had people ask me, what does your hair look like down? And I tell them, Google a picture of Captain Caveman, and that is what my hair looks like when it's down. It's a giant mess. Anyway, so last night I was listing some things on eBay, and I don't know if you guys have this problem, but I have a problem with, it must be my browser or the eBay site is acting up. It's not my internet because I can get on my internet, but I have frequent problems when I am trying to list on eBay of it just processing. You know, you're getting a little thing, it's going around and it's processing. When I use Chrome, I have a lot of trouble when I'm going to print a label. It just like processes instead of just, you know, letting me go to print. And it also does the same thing sometimes when I am creating a listing and I've done the title and the category and I'm trying to get down into the description or whatnot, and it's processing. I mean, we're talking about like 5 minutes here. So then I'll switch over to Internet Explorer, which seems to work better, but yet still will have problems. So I don't know if it's eBay or whatnot, but it's so frustrating because I was getting some stuff listed and I eventually had to just stop because it was just taking me, like I said, 5 minutes on one listing. And I left the room. I was like, well, we'll see if I come back and it does it. Still doing it. Ugh. But I did get some stuff listed. And that is always the goal, to try to get some things listed every day. But, you know, the best laid plans. What else is going on? I am going to go to Target after this because I want to check out the Valentine's Day clearance. It should be now 70% off gifts and decor, 50% off candy and food. So I'm going to go and check that. You won't see this video until Monday. So I did post about the Target on Facebook. And when I go to my store, if I see anything, take pictures. I'll put it on Instagram, Target, Twitter, probably my blog as well. So be sure you're following me on all of those sites for the deals. I think that'll be the only thing that I do, and then go back home and finish up blog work for the day, and then turn my focus to Uber because I have a lot to get listed. There are 2 estate sales tomorrow, which I'm excited about. And yeah, my new dress form is working great. I'll show you what my dad rigged up for me when I got home, because the problem with the dress form, I have hardwood floors and I didn't want to scratch. So the dress form, I need to turn it at points, you know, to get the back and whatnot. I didn't like turning it on the floor, I was scratching it. So we did is got out the Lazy Susan from the dining room, which we never use, but we still have it. So then, so that the dress form bottom doesn't scratch the Lazy Susan, my dad cut out a ring of the foam board that I use to take photos because I have a bunch of old ones, they get dirty fast. He cut that out, taped it to the Lazy Susan, and then he used dollar store tie downs to tie the dress form to the Lazy Susan. So now it is stationary but can spin and nothing is going to get scratched. So I'm kind of excited. Although some items do not look good on the dress form. So I'm learning that. Some items still look better when I hang them on the wall. And then they're flat. So, you know, it's a process. You got to kind of find what works and what doesn't. So anyway, I have a lot to photograph and a lot to get listed. And yeah, I guess that's it. I will check in when I go to Target, see if there's any good deals. And did I just say, yeah, did I say, sorry, the last day of antibiotics. So this is the last day of antibiotic brain. I hope that you'll see this video Monday. By Monday, I would guess that most Target stores should be 90% off gifts and decor for Valentine's Day, 70% off food and candy. Every store is different, so you got to check your own. And sometimes the signs don't get changed, so if you walk in and you still see like 50, 70, use the price scanners to double check because sometimes it just doesn't get put up. So anyway, okay, I will check in with you guys a bit later. Here at Target. I'm gonna go in the other side first. So I want to look for a CD and I want to see what's new at the Bullseye Playground. $3, no way. Oh, how cute are these? Oh, pretty good deal for Shopkins stuff. $5, give me a break. Glitter. Glitter. Those are cute. Hanging chalkboard signs. That is super cute. I don't even look at it if it says 3 or 5. Not doing that. No, no, no. Ouch. I shocked myself. Cute. %off, tons of stuff. Tons of stuff you can do for Easter baskets and whatever else. Got the dollar spot stuff over here. Back home now, and here's everything I got for 70% off. I got this kitchen rug, and you know, this is all Valentine's, most of it that I'll put away till next year. It was originally $14.99. This table runner, $12.99. A couple of these things rang up full price, but I caught it and she changed it because she knew they were supposed to be $70. So I think my store was having some scanning issues because I heard a couple employees discussing that. So that was originally $12.99, 70% off. These were from the Target, the Bullseye section, the $1 to $5 section. These planner pads, these were originally $3, but they were 70% off. I gotta get it done. I got this calendar tablets, some planner pads. Those were originally $3, and then these notepads were originally $1, 70% off. Got these 2 wire baskets. They were originally $4. Got 2 packs of these garlic, because I don't have much Valentine's Day decor, and I was trying to find some. I mean, I don't know about these, but anyway, they were originally, were they 10? I don't know. I can't find the price. Why can't I find the price? Whatever, they were 70% off. This super cute wreath, it was originally $9. This basket was originally $4. And then these are the best thing I found. I've been wanting bulletin boards and magnetic boards, and I've gotten some online from Holler, but this is exactly what I've been wanting. So I got 4 of the cork board wall with the white trim. These were originally $5, so they rang up like, what, $1.50? I got 4 of those, and then I got 4 of the magnetic wall tiles. Again, they're originally $5, rang up for $1.50, and I'm gonna like make, you know, one big board out of them. So super excited to find those. So yeah, not a bad haul. I don't know why the candy food was stuck at 30, but it should probably go to 50 by tomorrow, and by Sunday or Monday it should drop, I bet, to 90% for gifts and decor, 70 maybe for food. But I post all that stuff on my social media and my blog, so If you want deals like this, be sure you're following me there because I know the blogs go up. Sometimes these sales are over. So make sure you're following me, SeeAnnSave.com, and Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at SeeAnnSave.
Lucy.
Lucy, so cute. Oh, over there on the soft blankie. Yeah, I know she loves that. That was mommy's for about a day, but you can have it. Kind of hot. It's pretty warm for me to cover up with. You love it though, don't you? Because it's super soft. It's super soft. Oh, you're so cute. Lucy, what day's today? See, it's a estate sale Saturday, Mama. Estate sale Saturday. 2 estate sales, both half off and both close by. Lucy, you don't like to look at the camera? Look at the camera. It's so pretty, girl. Yeah, it's okay. Mommy's excited. Go to a couple estate sales. And they don't have to go far. It's even better. And Papa's downstairs doing the laundry and Lucy's upset. He's going to come right back, I promise. Papa likes to clean, doesn't he? Papa likes to do the laundry and the floors. We wish Papa would maybe dust. If he could add dusting in, that would be helpful, but he doesn't like to dust. Look at that little face. Aw, you're such a good girl.
So I'm going to mark that sold, and if for some reason that changes, please tell us so that we can get it sold. Okay. And then, do you know when it will be picked up? Okay, so we're going to get out here.
So back home now. I just bought stuff at the first sale. I spent $43.50. The second sale we went to was just like a small family run thing. And the second I walked in, it smelled like smoke. So I wasn't going to get anything there. Hi, Papa. I'm filming our haul. I'm filming the haul.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
You got the I have the ties counted.
Yes, you're going to count the ties, aren't you?
500,000.
5 million into a zillion. Yeah, so I bought this. They had these ties. They would have been $1 today, but she saw me looking at them. She's like, if you want to take them all, we could do a bulk. So I offered 20 for all of them. There's a lot of Land's End in there. There's some Tommy Hilfiger. So I might lot by brand. So we'll see. Go through those. Got this awesome typewriter. I paid 20 for this. It's a Sterling. It's a smaller version, portable. Works great with the case. Hoping to get at least 100 for that. I'm going to have to look it up. It's the pretty Robin's Egg Blue, so at least 100 on that one. And the buyer will pay shipping, of course. I got this Polaroid one-step camera. It still has film in it, and it still turns on. So I paid $5. It was half off. Got this little Beanie Baby because it was only going to be 50 cents, and he's still wrapped in the cake or in the plastic. And then this little Stone Mountain leather wristlet because that was only $1. So yeah, didn't get, you know, a massive amount of things other than the ties, obviously, but really happy with whenever I can find a good portable typewriter and that's small, and with the case, that's always a bonus. So yay. Now the rest of the day, I really need to get stuff listed. I have quite a backlog. So I had a couple sales overnight on eBay. This is a J. Crew women's blazer. I got it at the $1 Goodwill sale. And I took a bust offer on it for 20. I had it up for 30. They offered 20, so I took that. And then this big Bible, which these are not good pickups unless you can get them like dirt cheap. And so I only get them when I can get them dirt cheap. I probably paid $1 or less, or it may have even been free. Anyway, I finally got it down to $9.99. That's what it sold for. The buyers are paying shipping on both of these items. This Bible will go medium mail, and I think the blazer, it's pretty heavy. I'll have to see here. Yes, I weigh things before I list them, but like I always tell you, when I actually then go to ship it, I have to remind myself what the weight was. Okay, I have to do this. I can't do this with one hand. Yeah, you can see it weighs over a pound. It's got some nice heavy fabric to it. So I can put it in a flat rate bubble mailer, and I will put it in a poly bag first to protect it on the inside. I know I've also mentioned that we keep every box that we get a shipment in if it can be reused. So this is an Amazon box that I got from my own order, and it fits the Bible perfectly. So we have my shelving over here, which I still have not gotten around to putting labels up, but that's flat rate, and then some of those big eBay boxes, more supplies here. I just got some more of these. That's it. Oh, those are the eBay. I just got more of this size, 6 by 6 by 6. The boxes I use are linked below, the ones that I do buy. And then over there are any of the boxes that we get ourselves to store. So yeah, always, you just can't have enough boxes and stuff on hand. If you're selling odds and ends, not just clothes on eBay, you got to have a good variety. These are all of just the regular priority, although I think there's a small flat rate. See, I've been meaning for ages to get down here and organize, but as you can see, yeah, that just gets put off. Now that it's warming up, I can actually be down here without freezing to death. So maybe by the end of the summer I'll get it done. Haha, probably not. So I knew I could get at least $100 from this typewriter, and it turns out I should be able to get $200 easy. So I paid $20, so that's going to be an awesome return. And this sucker is in great shape. It has some minor scuffs just due to the age and being in the case, I think, but it really doesn't look like it was ever typed on. Keys work, everything is in great condition. I always do list typewriters as is because you get collectors who come back and are like, oh, this doesn't have a or whatever. So yeah, I just do it that way. But yeah, this is awesome. Has the key and everything. So yay. Always look for these typewriters, especially, well, any of these manual ones, meaning they don't plug in, are almost always good pickups, you know, as long as they are still functioning. So, but like I said, make sure, you know, to list as is, because collectors can be super picky and they are expensive. So yeah, yay, super excited to get this listed. Just had another eBay sale come through. This is a Lacoste shirt. It's a 5, which is their version of a large. I picked this up at the consignment store on clearance, so it was probably around 50 cents. And I put it on sale. It sold for $9.99. The buyer did pay shipping on top of that, and it is light enough to go via first class, so we shall be popping it onto one of these poly bags. So I talked about how we have rigged my new dress form to not scratch the floor and to be to turn. You can turn this, you know, if it's not tightened, but then it like gets loose and it's a mess. So have a foam board on the bottom, the dining room Lazy Susan there, tie downs from the Dollar Tree to hold it down, and now I can spin it without problems. And when I want to move it out of the way, I can just slide the whole thing. Well, I won't do it right now because I need both feet. But anyway, yeah, I can just slide it right out. And I am really, really liking this. It's really making a lot of the photos look so much better. Although there are still some that I said that do seem to work better hung. So I still have my hook there. So, but yeah, this is linked below if you're interested in it. And I thought it was a good deal. I'm happy to have gotten one. I do know that, like, people who do LuLaRoe, because now everyone's in LuLaRoe, a lot of the consultants get their dress forms at Joann Fabrics, and I believe they're $100 there. However, like most of the craft stores and stuff, they frequently go half off, and or there will be a half off coupon available. So if you want to buy one and you have a Joann's, I would recommend heading there because it's pretty much the same, I think. If you've got the coupon or if you see the ad and they're half off. But if you want to do Amazon, I think this one was $56. So not much difference, just depends, you know, what you want to do. But wanted to give you that other tip as well, that I do know that Joann's carries a similar style. So now back to taking photos. It is now Saturday afternoon and I have been listing. I'm on a roll. And just had 2 sales. This is a women's Levi Strauss signature denim jacket that I picked up at Goodwill. It would have been $3 or less depending on what sale day I went. I had it up for $25, put it on sale. It sold for $12.49. Buyer paid shipping on top of that. It's going to go in a flat rate bubble mailer. And then this set of flatware I got for $9 at an estate sale. I put it up for $99.99 with best offer. Someone offered me 43 last night, and since things have been so slow, I took it. I would have liked to get more, but again, I just want to get some things going. So I took 43, which is still almost 5 times my money back. Or is it after I get my money back, it's 4 times plus that? I don't know. I made money. And they paid shipping on top of that as well. And I'm going to put this one in a flat rate box or a regional box, whichever one comes out to be cheaper. It is now Sunday, and I had 2 sales overnight, 2 small sales, but that's okay. This Peanuts plate, I got a stack of these at the Habitat for Humanity Restore. I paid like $4 for a bunch of them. And this one sold for $8.88. This is a Kansas City Jayhawks jar. I got it at an estate sale. I think I paid $0.25, and it sold for $8.88. $8.88 is my final price. I know sometimes even those things get put on sale, but that's the lowest price that I will list something for, and that kind of tells me like, okay, you committed to selling this, you took the time to list it, leave it up. These are also good items. The keywords, search engine, you know, people looking for peanuts, they might find this and look at my other items in my store. Same with the sports items. So even though these are smalls and they've sat for a while, they're kind of like advertising, I think. So, and you know, I didn't pay much for them, and I got a bit of a profit for them. So in the end, it all works out. So yesterday, I finished listing all of the clothes from the Goodwill dollar sale. Finally finished those. Then I listed everything in this tub. This is some of the stuff I got at the TJ Maxx sale, and then some things I had gotten at Sam's Club to resell, some clearance clothing there. And now I'm going to take a break from listing the clothing to focus on flatware. I have a lot of that to get listed. Try to catch up on some of my estate sale finds. The rest of the clothing that I have to list is winter clothing. And not that winter clothing doesn't sell all year long, and not that it's not winter here still, even though it's super nice. But I'm okay with waiting on that stuff a little bit and getting other things up that might have a better chance of listing or selling now. Because I can always get to the clothing later. So I believe in listing all year long. I don't believe in holding on to things and waiting for seasons. But at the same time, if you have a backlog and you're trying to decide what to list first, you know, you want to go with things that might have a better chance of obviously selling now rather than later. So that is going to be my focus, because like I said, I have a lot of flatware and I really want to get through that and get it up. When you sell silverware and you're putting up big lots like this, you need to know what each piece is. So you compare your spoons. The bigger one is a soup spoon, also called a tablespoon, and then your smaller ones are teaspoons. And then you have your dinner forks versus your salad forks. Dinner forks are larger. You have butter knives. This would be a serving piece, like a jelly spoon. So yeah, there's all kinds of different terminology for stuff, but I try to be general. And if I'm not sure, like sometimes you'll get pieces where you'll have the larger spoon, but they look kind of small. So sometimes I'll note that, like, these are dinner forks, clearly, but these are kind of smaller than normal. Or sometimes you get them big, because occasionally a buyer will come back and be like, you said it was a soup spoon and it's a this. I'm like, oh, good grief, it's a freaking spoon. So anyway, occasionally you will have a nitpicky person that wants you to measure a fork or something. And in those cases, I honestly just ignore them, because the people who really are going to buy these are the people who are looking to complete sets or add to their own, or maybe use for jewelry. And sometimes you just get people that like want you to dig stuff out and measure it. Like, how long is this iced tea spoon? I'm like, really? Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to answer you. So then once I have everything laid out, I look it up. And so this pattern in particular is an Avon. It's silver plate from 1940 by International Silver. Then I write down how many of each piece, and then that's just what I will put into my listing. And then it'll go back into the bag and back downstairs. And this set has a $5 sticker, but I paid half. So I paid $2.50 for this one, and I'm going to list it for $40. So it's after 2 o'clock now. Here's my progress. These are the sets I've listed. These are the sets I've researched. So I've got the patterns and everything ready. I just need to lay them out, photograph and list them. the hardest part is the research. So I spent a lot of time on the research. I was like blurry-eyed at the end, but I got that done. Just listed this set, and I have a couple sets I'm going to take to the consignment store. And then under these bags are all of the loose miscellaneous pieces that some, you know, I could break these up into small lots and do like $10, $15 lots, but instead I'm just going to list the whole box. It's a flat rate medium, the miscellaneous, and do it as scrap because it's just faster than listing, you know, 20 small ones. Not that you can't do that. There's money to be made, so don't, you know, neglect that if that's something you want to do. I don't want to do it. I was going to show you some more differences. This is a great pattern. This is an atomic starburst, very mid-century modern. You'll probably find this pattern a lot if you start looking at flatware. I'm going to list this one for $100. I was just going to show you some of the different pieces you can get. Like here's a teaspoon, but it's got that serrated edge on it. And I don't know what that's for. We had them when I was growing up. We'd like use them for desserts and stuff, but I suppose it has a specific use that at the top of my head I can't think of. But we've got some pickle forks, and then this one has tablespoons and soup spoons. Those are iced teaspoons. And then your regular dinner forks, salad forks, tablespoons, teaspoons. So yay, I'm glad. Just focusing on, like I said, the bigger lots that are going to be like in the $39.99 and up range. So yay, moving ahead. Like I said, the hardest part was all the research. It was just mind-numbing, but got it down to some good sets, so I should be able to finish this up today. Just to clarify, I said you'll probably see this pattern a lot when you're out picking. What I meant was patterns that are similar with these starbursts. There are a lot of different ones out there, a lot of different companies and such, so you still need to research. Like this one's a Marcrest curved citation, atomic starburst. It's stainless, but I have others that are, you know, have those little things on it, but they are different. So don't just assume because you see the starburst on it that it's this particular one. You still have to do the research. You can see on the back, it'll give you something to go on. This one says Marcrest Stainless USA. So when you have that information on the back, it can help narrow it down. And I do have the sites that I use to research flatware listed below, as well as the silver cream we use to clean that up. So check the links below the video for more information on that stuff. It is now after dinner, and just sold this Field and Stream puffer vest for $9.49. I think I had it at $18.99 and then it got half off. Buyer did pay shipping on top of that, and I think I got this at Goodwill. It would have been like $3 or less, so not great profit on it, but it's another big bulky thing out of here. And I was able to get all of the flatware listed except for 3 of the sets. And the only reason I can't do that now is because I've lost my light, and flatware is like really particular. It doesn't look right when you do a flash. It needs the natural light, and stopped for dinner, and now the light's gone. But I got almost $600 worth of flatware listed, and I probably paid less than $100 for all of it. I know that. So then I have the other 3. So when all is said and done, I should have probably almost $800 in flatware listed if I can get the prices that I want. I do have buyers paying shipping on all of that. So, and with flatware, I'm willing to let it sit because you do have to for a while. So lesson learned, do not let the flatware pile up like that, because it has been not a fun day. Researching all the stuff is what's the pain in the butt. Some patterns are just so hard to find. But I'm down to the last 3. I know what patterns they are, so tomorrow when I have the light again, I can just photograph them and get them listed. So yay! That is a huge weight off my shoulders, because that was some of the stuff that was just really, you know, sitting there in the corner of my office staring at me. So anyway, with that, I'm going to wrap up this vlog. If you guys are liking these videos, please be sure to give this one a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new, and be sure to check out all the links below for my blog, social media, everything I mentioned in this video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.